Hey, everybody.
Of Homeland Security there is the president's
How are you? I'm all set up to go live drawing at the State of the Union.
Deranged
Good to see you here.
College. There was Energy Secretary Chris Wright. Is that should we elect?
Wait till some people join us.
Melania Trump, First Lady.
And I will soon turn the camera on to could be over my iPad.
Controversially run on Amazon.
I'm watching it on a monitor here in front of me.
Playing the parlor game, right, of trying to figure out who the designated survivor.
Okay, who's here? Anybody want to speak up? Who's here?
See, who is the cabinet secretary? Do we need to explain what this is? Ever since the JFK assassination,
Anybody
does not attempt
say hi?
It's the worst possible catastrophe happens. So there is somebody to run the country, and we know it is not Christine Oman, it's not these.
So it's kind of a tense State of the Union, that's for sure.
It is not Sean Duffy of the Transportation Department or Scott Bessent of the Treasury. So tell us, Caitlin, who through your bingo?
I'm a little confused because a lot of people told me they were going to join tonight, but they're not here, and I don't know if they're getting the notification that I'm live.
Walking in the room there.
It's like a game of Clue that you're playing.
It was Christina.
What I found interesting, this is what I find entertaining these days. The Attorney General Pam Bondi was there. She walked by. Also, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. And he said hello and greeted Chief Justice John Roberts, of course, wrote the entire opinion.
So apparently a lot of
his tariff decision. Howard Lutnick obviously had been instrumental.
a lot of Democrats are not going to be there, but some are. Some are boycotting it, but not everybody, for sure. Some people don't want to give that satisfaction to Trump by not being there.
So I thought that's a notable moment there, as we're obviously going to be watching to see how other.
I'm really not sure why nobody's joining here. So I think
It was last year. Also,
I know a few people were supposed to be joining me. Michael and Noah, are you there? Can you either email me or say something here and let me know that you're there?
Justice Amy Coney Barrett. 3 out of those 4 voted against President Trump. Longest been.
But this isn't working, which it seems like it's not. I don't know why. Oh, you're there. Okay. Hi, Noah. Hundreds of people. Oh, I only see one person. It's only telling me one person is there. Great. Okay. There's some problem with the counter.
I think that stands out to me too.
But I'm glad to see people here. Sorry, I was just sort of feeling unsure. So anyway, I'm going to turn this over in a minute. I see all the Trump family there.
Of course, with the files revealed.
I had done this slide drawing for 10 years, and it's on the TV. And oftentimes I will take a picture of what I see and draw that quickly later, but I'll also draw from the TV immediately. And one of my favorite things is when the guy comes out. He's coming. Okay. I think he's going to say, Mr. Speaker. Yep. I'm going to turn around. I've never done this live. Oh, turn around this way. Sorry, guys. Wow. Okay. My husband just came in. Michael just came in and said I have 400 people, but I only saw one person, so it was a little confusing. So this is the guy who has often been different person. I forget what the person who makes this announcement is. And there's usually a door back here. I'm not seeing it right now. And Trump would be back here. I'm actually seeing that would be Trump. Problem with live drawing is I'm drawing, but I can't watch the TV and draw at the same time. What I'll do probably is fix these later. So I'll probably go back and clean this up a little bit. Let's get to the next page. So Trump is now walking towards the podium. I see a man holding a sign. Oh, you know who it is? It's Al Green, Representative Al Green. He's holding a sign that says black people aren't apes. And that's referring to when the president posted a AI video of President Obama and Mrs. Obama. I don't remember what. Sorry, as apes. I don't remember what Al Green looks like, but I'll do that later. Al Green, Representative Al Green, was holding that. Those are the kind of things I like to capture if I can find something that's happening that's unusual. If you're not watching, Trump is waving at the crowd. He's at the front of the room, close to the podium, smiling. He's got that weird grin, and he's down here. He's got that smirk.
For unsafe news after having succeeds.
Governments like that. I mean, this president often, many people will say to me, sure, everyone at this table has experienced the difference between President Trump when is face to face with someone, and President Trump is behind the screen. Same thing is private.
So he's down here, and J.D. Vance and Speaker Johnson are up here.
It's playing that. It's exactly one song.
Of course, I'm dependent on the cameramen in this situation as to what they're going to show me, and they keep moving the camera to different angles, so it's hard to capture. I wish I was there in person. I could do what I wanted, see what I wanted, but I'm always dependent on the filmmakers, the videographers.
He expressed anger the choir didn't change parties.
Members of Congress have the high privilege and distinct honor of presenting to you the President of the United States.
J.D. Vance. Mike Johnson. Then I would use some color sometimes.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's really
That was a short second.
Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, First Lady of the United States.
Okay. The tablet is not completely in view. Melania is wearing pants. And she's sitting next to Barron Trump.
Second Lady of the United States. Members of Congress and my fellow Americans. Our nation is back. Bigger, better, richer, and stronger than ever before.
Mike Johnson is very short.
Less than 5 months from now, our country will celebrate an epic milestone in American history, the 250th anniversary of our glorious American independence. This July 4th, we will mark 2.5
My
centuries.
friend is telling me that my tablet's not centered. Pull it up a little bit.
Exceptional nation ever to
Much better?
exist on the face of the earth, and you've seen nothing yet. We're going to do better and better and better.
Sorry, I'm not seeing any comments come in. I still see just one person here. So if you're commenting, I apologize. It's not showing up for me. Seems to be a glitch today.
When I last spoke in this chamber 12 months
I
ago,
see people are
just
commenting
inherit
on Noah's. Anyway, back to the drawing.
at record levels, a wide open border, horrendous recruitment for military and police, rampant crime at home,
I'm going to come back to this.
chaos all over the world. But tonight, after just 1 year, I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before, and a turnaround for the ages. It is indeed a turnaround for the ages.
A turnaround for the ages. I don't think so. So I don't see that many Democrats absent. Oh, Al Green is leaving. Representative Al Green, the man who is holding a sign, "Black people are not apes," he's leaving.
And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back. Today, our border is secure. Thank you. Today, our border is secure. Our spirit is restored. Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising fast. The roaring economy is
I don't
roaring.
know if you notice, Trump sometimes
And our enemies are scared. Our military and
leans.
American
He's got a bit of a backside like that. And sure, he's not frowning. He's got this sort of, can't quite catch it.
After 4 years in which millions and millions of illegal aliens poured across our borders, totally unvetted and unchecked, we now have the strongest and most secure border in American history by far. In the past 9 months, 0 illegal aliens have been admitted to the United States. But we will always allow people to come in legally, people that will love our country and will work hard to maintain our country. The flow of deadly fentanyl across our border is down by a record.
His jacket is not quite black, but maybe it is black.
And last year, the murder rate saw its single largest decline in recorded history. This is the biggest decline. Think of it, in recorded history, the lowest number.
I'm sure that's a lie.
125 years, year 1800. In fact, substantially before my wonderful father. I had a wonderful father, Fred.
He's had a wonderful father. I've heard that his father did not get along.
That's a long time ago. He wouldn't like me to say that, but it's a long time ago. The Biden administration and its allies in Congress gave us the worst inflation in the history of our country. But in 12 months, my administration has driven core inflation down to the lowest level in more than 5 years. And in the last 3 months of 2025, it was down to 1.7%. Gasoline, which reached a peak of over $6 a gallon in some states under my predecessor, it was quite honestly a disaster, is now below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places, $1.99 a gallon. And when I visited the great state of Iowa just a few weeks ago, I even saw $1.85 a gallon for gasoline. Mortgage rates are the lowest in 4 years and falling fast, and the annual cost of a typical new mortgage is down almost $5,000 just since I took.
J.D. Vance has the most unfriendly face.
And low interest rates will solve the Biden-created housing problem. Well,
he always looks like he's really pissed off.
Of those people who already own a house that really feel rich for the first time in their lives, we want to protect those values. We want to keep those values up. We're going to do both. And we are going to keep it that way. The stock market has hit 53 all-time record highs since the election. Think of that. What year? Boosting pensions, 401ks, and retirement accounts, 20 millions of Americans.
Johnson is just like
Way up. In 4 long years, the last administration got less than $1 trillion in new investment in the United States. And when I say
we need to find another skin color.
12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe.
Elizabeth Warren is talking to the man sitting next to her whose name I forget.
Think of it. Much less than $1 trillion for 4 years versus much more than $18 trillion for 1 year. What a difference a president makes.
Stand on Johnson's face.
Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world.
We're the hottest country. Oh. What is this? It is he thinks it's a television show. Let's see. J.D. Vance's hair is brown.
As thousands of new businesses are forming and factories, plants, and laboratories are being built, we've added 70,000 new construction jobs in just a very short.
J.D. Vance has very
and bigger and stronger.
Pink lips.
Nobody can believe what they're watching. American oil production is up by more than 600,000 barrels a day, and we just received from our new friend and partner, Venezuela, barrels of oil. American natural gas production is at an all-time high because I kept my promise to drill, baby, drill.
In years past, when I've live drawn State of the Union address, I would capture words from the president's speech. I don't really want to do that tonight because it's all lies. And
of our country. Think about that. Any time in the history of our country, more work.
I mean, it's not just a partisan thing because I used to, I've drawn Republican presidents before, and
in the sector.
and I just and I've quoted them on my drawings, but I don't because they've said interesting things, Yeah. Okay, so we ended DEI. That's horrible. And why are these people applauding? I don't understand.
We've got a record number of job-killing regulations, and in 1 year, we have lifted 2.4 million Americans, a record, off of food stamps. And for all of these reasons, I say tonight, members of Congress, the state of our union is strong. country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I say, no, no, no. You're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's medal Olympic hockey team.
So it's the men's hockey team. They're not there yet. They're walking through the door. And if I could draw them, I would. I might take this off and take a picture. If I can do that. So I want to give it a go later. It's really despicable. Let's see, can we get back to the app? Sorry, guys. Here we are. I'll draw that later. So what happened with the hockey team, if you didn't hear, and I was going to write about it, but I didn't write today, is the president called the men's hockey team and invited them to come on a plane and come to the State of the Union speech and to the White House. And then he made a joke saying, I have to tell you, I'm going to have to invite the women's team. And they all laughed. It was a joke on the women. And the women's team also won a gold. That doesn't matter. They shouldn't be invited anyway. But they won a gold also against Canada. It's so sexist. I'm trying to grasp. Trump has a very self-satisfied look on his face.
Not all of them did get up, but they beat a fantastic Canadian team.
I just saw Justice Kavanaugh grinning ear to ear.
Who will soon be coming to the White House.
Oh, the American women are coming to the White House. Yeah, well, he had to do that. But they're not at the State of the Union address. Let's see. I could capture his smirk. I wish I could. I'm trying to look at the eyes, the faces of the hockey players, whether they all really want to be there. It's not really easy to tell.
A second very big congratulations to Team USA. But I have to say that, and I told them this, so we took a vote of the team. I said, anybody votes no, I'm not doing it. So they stood there and they weren't about to say that because I've never seen a goaltender play as well as goalie Connor.
Oh, you want to see my mouse pad? Had it quite a while. It's getting kind of dog-eared. I got it when I was in Washington, D.C. back during President Obama's presidency. Here's the goalie. I'm not going to draw him. I don't want to draw him. I'm happy for him that he won, that they won, but
The one shot, the one where you put your stick in the back and it hit the neck of your stick and bounced off. You practiced that, or was that a little lucky? You refused to answer that question. But I just want to tell you that the members of this great hockey squad are very happy to hear, based on their vote and my vote, and in this case, my vote was more important, that I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given, and which has been given to many athletes over the years. But when I say many, not too many, like 12, it's called the highest civilian honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
oh my God. Giving a Presidential Medal of Freedom to a hockey goalie. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Great athletes have gotten that, very great, the best, and I thought he deserved it. And I did take a vote, every single one of them. I said, I'm not giving it if anybody goes no, and every single one of them rapidly put up their hand. So I want to thank you. And what a special job you did. What special champions you are. Thank you very much.
Just switching now. From tilts like this.
I'm also pleased to say that the next time the Olympic torch is lit,
That's too
it will
dark.
be here in America for the 2028 Olympics, and it's the summer version right in Los Angeles. We're going to do a good job in Los Angeles.
So I'm looking at people. Minority Speaker Jeffries is not clapping or standing up.
Los Angeles is going to be safe, just like Washington, D.C. is now one of the safest cities in the country. And this year, and I must say I got them both. I got them in the first term, and I was disappointed because I didn't think I'd be the president when this happened. Strange things took place, and now I got them because I got the Olympics and I got the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and I wanted to claim the 250th, but I didn't get away with that one. I couldn't claim that one for myself. But we're getting the World Cup, so we have the World Cup and the Olympics coming, and that is exciting news.
Was trying to get JD Vance again. He's a little rounder than that. It's a kind of round face.
To celebrate our country, the heroes who have kept it free, men like Buddy Taggart. At age 17,
He's got like a little flip on his head.
World War II.
Goes up like this.
Under the great General Douglas MacArthur. He fought bravely in the famous Battle of Manila, worked so hard. He was badly wounded and almost killed by enemy machine guns in Luzon. At 81 years ago this month, he liberated the largest internment camp in the Philippines, one of the largest anywhere in the world. Including a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, came home.
I can see the Trump's
He is in the gallery looking forward to July 4th, 2020.
shoulders are
100th birthday.
going up. Messi's. I lost track of who he was talking about. This made JD a little bit gnarly here. I'm not a caricaturist, but I like to do impressions of people.
So, buddy, you're a brave man, and we salute you. Even in times of challenge, setback, and immense heartache, the spirit of 1776 has always shone through very brightly. It was July 4th of last year when floodwaters tore through a girl's summer.
No, that's not right. His shoulders are broader than that.
It's one of the worst things I've ever seen. I was there, rising 26 feet in the matter of.
He's grinding his teeth, and he's.
As the waters to sweep her away, 11-year-old Millie Kate McClament closed her eyes and prayed to God. She thought she was going to die. Those prayers were answered when Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin descended from a helicopter above. Nobody knew where he came from. It was Scott's first ever rescue mission. A young guy, very brave, very, very tough. always top of his class, and he lifted
I'm not capturing this
106
looks very well.
others to safety.
He uses his eyebrows a lot. It's not orange enough, is it? His face is very orange.
Was going in that rapid water. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. They said, wow, that's something. Tonight, Scott and Millie Kate are here together, reunited for the very first time. Thank you, Scott, Millie Kate. And Petty Officer Roskin, I'm pleased to inform you that I am now awarding you the Legion of Merit for extraordinary heroism, which is what it was, extraordinary heroism. Thank you.
I don't know if I've ever seen a floating JB Vance over here.
I'd like to have the military aid to please come down and take care of the service. Military aid, thank you very much. Take care of that very important service. Thank you very much.
So are you guys enjoying this? Should I keep doing this or
Every generation of Americans has stepped forward to defend life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And they're really doing it for the next generation. But now it's our turn. Together, we're building a nation where every child has the chance to reach higher and go further, where government answers to the people, not the powerful, and where the interests of hardworking American citizens are always our first and ultimate concern. That is the debt we owe to the heroes who came before us, and that is the promise we must keep to America for our 200.
Camera is right on Trump head on, so I don't know what else to draw at the moment.
To begin the mission by passing the largest tax cuts in American history, and our Republican majorities delivered so beautifully. Thank you, Republicans.
I'm looking at the audience now. If they would just put the camera on, like, Kristi Noem or Pete Hegseth, I would draw them, but they're not lingering there.
Massive tax cuts.
There are some women wearing white in the audience, which is often used to symbolize or to pay homage to suffrage women. It's Chuck Schumer smirking.
Beautiful bill. We gave you no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our Brexit.
I'm trying to do Chuck Schumer from memory now. He's sort of slouched in his chair.
We also made interest on auto loans tax deductible the first time, but only if the car is made in America. Recently in Pennsylvania, I met Megan Hemhauser, a devoted mom who's homeschools her children. Beautiful, 2 children.
This is Chuck Schumer from memory. They showed him a minute ago.
As her husband works overtime.
I've drawn him before, but when he's been on camera for more than like 10 seconds.
So much richer. Because
Clean this up a little bit. He always wears these glasses.
child tax credit done again by Republicans, making an
And he's not smiling because he's happy. He's just smirking.
$1,000 extra just for the year, cutting the tax bill in more than half.
Smirking because he can't stand that he's hearing allows.
Nathan, please stand up.
I'm looking for a nice white person's skin color. So who's this woman? I wasn't paying attention.
Thank you, Megan. We're fighting for you, Megan. Under our bill, parents like Bacon can also activate their children's brand new Trump accounts. And
Trump accounts? I don't know what that is.
nobody believes me, but I did not name it. It was named by a very tall man sitting right there in the third row. Nice man, a good man. Tax-free investment accounts for every American child. This is something that's so special has taken off.
You know, the thing, I just don't believe anything he's saying. He's like making all these promises and it'll never happen.
Just like Michael and Susan Dell, who have donated $6,250,000,000 to fund the Trump accounts for 25 million American children. It's great people.
I think I'll stop soon and just do more drawings on my own without being live. We've been going for 40 minutes and
You make all that money. He said, well, I just sat on my dorm in school and I made computers and sell them to people. And I just kept selling and selling and selling. And
Mike Johnson is just so adoring of Trump. He's sitting there giggling and laughing and smiling and nodding his head.
But I really thank him.
I just don't really understand.
Others like Brad Gerson, a very tremendous guy. He was behind it right from the beginning. Brad Gerson, thank you for that.
All right, I'm going to turn this around and say goodbye. And I'll keep drawing, so I'll have more drawings for you tomorrow when I post my
Those accounts could grow
my drawings and my commentary. But thank you for being here. Hope this was fun for you. And I will see you another time. Have a good evening. And stay tuned for my drawings of the State of the Union on my Seeing Things post tomorrow afternoon, later in the afternoon. Okay, thanks for being here, you guys. You're the best. Bye.
Now it's just taken off. One of the primary reasons